financial dominance are growing louder in the U.S., with news channels, usually polar end of the political divide, in a rare show of unity in their anxiety about a reckoning like never before.
The Fed has solved a series of financial crises by massively expanding its balance sheet, almost 12-fold. This only works because of the dollar's unique status. If that were to wane, America will face a reckoning like none before.
Also, it's been backed up by the strength and economic power of the United States and the fact that oil has always been traded in dollars. If that were to end, that would mean the end of the U.S. dollar.
The wave of panic is beginning to grip politicians too. U.S. Republican Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene warned that if the dollar falls, Americans will face economic problems never before seen in their history.
I warned the dollar would be replaced with yuan a year ago when Washington decided to wage a proxy war with Russia in Ukraine, and now it's happening. The woman-against-Ukraine war is going to plunge Americans into economic woes never seen before in our entire history if the dollar falls. They will be to blame and America will never recover.
Earlier, my colleague Nikki Aaron spoke to a panel of guests about the consequences of the fall of America's global financial dominance.
Well, the sanctions gave it a big boost forward. I think the idea was already in the heads of certain leaders because of the build-up.
It's the book of Jeremiah 59:1. We would have healed Babylon, and it's talking about America, but she is not healed. This place is finished. The dollar is on its way out. You know, it's so much going on. I know you brothers, overwhelmed right now through the spirit, man. It's just one thing after another. Like soon as something else happened, this happened. Soon as that happened, this happened. So it's too much to cover. All right. So we literally have our hands full. But let me get back into the scripture. But she is not here. Forsake her. Let us go every one into his own country. For her judgment reacheth unto heaven, and it's lifted up even to the sky. So Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is ready to take this place out, sooner than later. We got a few more major prophecies that is coming into fruition. The MOTB, which is that's undisputed, in World War III, which is pretty much already going on. All right, it just haven't went nuclear because America is funding this war in Ukraine. All right, and you got China pivoting, and Russia pivoting to this. It's crazy, man. Everybody's getting out the dollar, right? You got something called the BRICS nations, which is Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa, right? And all these other countries are starting to join the BRICS nations because this place is done. Esau is the end of the world. Matter of fact, let me get that next. Give me 1 second. All right. This is the book of 2 Ezra 6 and 9. All right. So now Esau is the end of this age, right? That's what's supposed to be there when you go into the word world. So it's read, right? Now Esau is the end of the world of this age, of the world, Salakia. But that word world means age, time period. This is his rulership. It's almost over with. And Jacob is the beginning of the age that follows, the kingdom of heaven, which is the kingdom of Israel, all right, among the elect. Right, while most of these so-called Americans, monkey-minded, simple-minded Americans are locked into folly, right? They're mesmerized under the spell of this place, Babylon. Right? Whether they watching the Final Four, whether into some kind of other folly, into into playing video games. And ain't nothing wrong with it. Brothers like to do things in leisure time to keep us from going crazy, but it's when you consume with it. All right. Jake got a headset on, eating a bag of Doritos. All right, coming on our coming boards trying to correct us. They don't know shit. All right. It says, let me get back in 10. The beginning of a person is the hand, and the end of the person is the heel. Seek for nothing else, Ezra, between the heel and the hand. Ezra. All right, but you get the point. Right, so let's go here. And it's fist to go down, man. All this mirth and joy and this folly that operates, this place, keep this place going, the TikTok culture, right? The folly videos, endless folly videos on YouTube and YouTube Shorts, right? That's starting to come into our feed, madness. Ecclesiastes 7:4. It says the heart, which that means the mind of the wise is in the house of mourning. So we literally in a house of mourning, right? We vex out. We don't like this place. We know we're in captivity. While on the other hand, 2/3 are trying to find refuge under their oppressor. Right? We want to be free from under our oppressor, the so-called white man. They have got acclimated and comfortable in their captivity. Right? And they pretty much out of their mind. Their ears out of their mind. It says, but the heart of fools, which is most of our people, right? The mind of fools is in the house of mirth. And that's all this laughing and bullshitting around on social media, TikTok videos, right? These challenges, these trends, all that, man. Let's go here. But meanwhile, they have no idea what's getting ready to come. All right. Because they think this place is invincible, which is a snare onto these people, man. These people don't understand what's getting ready to come. Jeremiah 30:7. It said, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. That's going back into the elect of Israel. We're going to be delivered. You're going to have some brothers that be martyrs, right? But the collective amount of the elect will make it out here unscathed, right? You know, and people don't know this coming. Esau is getting ready to turn up, man. FEMA camps, all right? I mean, this fits to go to a whole uncomprehendable level. All right, that's why these devils put this out there, the Great Reset, right? And they call us a bunch of conspiracy theories, but you know, all this shit that we saying is coming to fruition, right? Through the power and spirit of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. It's not of our own doing. We led by the spirit, whether people believe it or not, right? It don't matter. So yeah, I wanted to kind of come with this quick hit. I was actually preparing to go into a lesson about something else. And I was like, man, the dollars. Let me show you this one thing too. 1 second. All right. And once these countries get a, pivot about the dollar bill, you know what I'm saying? The petrodollar and all that madness, it's going to be, you think it's bad now if it's go to a whole nother level. And we're anticipating this to happen rather soon, sooner than later, as I like to say. All right. There's no more saying these things are coming. We in this season. All right, you see right here, the U.S. national debt. And these monkey-minded Americans don't even know what this means, right? They too busy in their folly, man. Can't emphasize that enough. And Jake, you should know better. But this TikTok society is flooded with bullshit, man. Prank videos. People, into the things of the world, the worldly affairs, right? It's all kind of folly, man. And it's vexing, but we know it got to be this way. So the Most High be justified when he bring his judgment. But the Lord called you to be able to understand what's going on. It says U.S. national debt, 31,650,000,000,000. And it's spinning, right? I want to show you this. Right here. It says dollar to oil ratio 0 per barrel. Right? So the dollar is zeroed out, man. Dollar to silver ratio 0 per ounce. Dollar to gold ratio 0 per ounce. So they're getting ready to bring in this digital system, right? Let's go here. And the BRICS nations is getting ready. They turning up right now, man. Right. So it's a whole slew of things going on. And it's, us brothers trying to the best of our abilities to keep you informed, to keep you in a loop. All right. So right here, it says challenging the World Bank model. In 2014, with 50 billion around 46 billion euro. Salakia. It's always. 1 second. I have to find where my spot was at. Right here. It says the BRICS nations launch the new development bank as an alternative to the World Bank and to the International Monetary Fund. We need to do research on both of these things so you can know how things operate. The World Bank and the International Monetary Fund. That's how these devils got this beast system set up. It says, in addition, they created a liquidity mechanism called contingent reserve arrangement to support members struggling with payments. So these devils set these so-called banks up, these central banks, to enslave the world. That's prophecy, Job 9:24, coming into fruition when these devils will seize control of the earth, right? But that time is coming to an end. Esau age and his rulership is over, man. It's just about done. It says this offers were not only attractive to the BRICS nations themselves, but also to many other developing emerging economies that had painful experiences with the IMF structured adjustment programs and austerity measures. This is why many countries said they might be interested in joining the BRICS group. So it's going down, man. All right. These Americans don't have a clue what's going on, man. Because they think this place is invincible. It said, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah would have healed this place. What does that mean? Healed is going back into bringing back to life, right? This place is on life support. And they're gonna roll their agenda out, which it was more to this article, but I think you get the gist of it. But what the BRICS nations are, and we're gonna, Lord willing, be bringing out more lessons going into this, right? And as these people are in the false reality of false hope, this clock steady ticking, man. Right? So time is not on the so-called white man's side, man. All right? And these people don't have no clue of this, man. All right? They just be like the days of Noah. They'll be in a folly, festive, mirth spirit. As the world was falling apart around them, they would have no clue. So people going about their everyday business, man. Only the elect of Israel and a few of these other people understand to a certain degree. Let me say the elect know what's going on, but some of these people are seeing this place is finished, right? And this wasn't going to be an everlasting kingdom. Time is ticking, right? All right. So this wasn't going to be an everlasting punishment, right? We really are the rulers of this world, but we just be brought down so low. And only the Lord could bring you down this low and exalt you after this. All right. This is part of this punishment, this bitterness that we have to suffer in this fucking place, man. But it's almost over. Call Allah Yahweh. Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashim, Rakat Wadah, Shalom.